Woo! Welcome back to Read in Rome. I'm your host, Kayled, and today we are doing the Summerween readathon. Woo! Spooky. I just love fall so much, and I'm just so excited for it to return. Pumpkin spice, everything nice. Oh my goodness, and the leaves changing. Oh, it's my favorite season. So I'm just gonna run through the prompts real quickly, what I plan to read, because I have a readathon necessity that needs to be eaten, my Chipotle bowl. Number 1, read a book in the dark. Number 2, read a horror or thriller book. Number 3, read a book with a night sky. Number 4, read a book with 5 words in the title. And last but not least, number 5, read a book that takes place during summer. So here is my short and sweet TBR because I am very much a mood reader. The first book that I'm really excited to read, which will knock out the prompt 5 words in a title, and that is All the Lovely Bad Ones by Mary Downing Han, and it is a ghost story graphic novel. I simply bought this book because of the cover. I bought it just because of the cover. I don't really know anything else about it, but I thought it would be spooky and scary, maybe ghost adventures-esque. We'll find out when I'm done reading it, but I'm excited to go into this. And the second and last book that I plan on reading for the Summerween readathon is Man, Fuck This House by Brian Asman. I saw this sitting at my local bookstore. I saw the spine and I was like, man, that is an interesting title. So I had to pick up this book. The font is also kind of big in this book, so I'm really excited about that. But apparently these people buy a house and it's haunted. So it sounded interesting enough to me, so I can't wait to dive into this later this week. And that quickly wraps up my TBR, so I'm gonna go chow down and read my first book. It's officially Summerween day 2. It is 11:30. I just finished up a bunch of cleaning, house chores. I'm almost finished with my iced coffee that was scrumdiddlyumptious this morning, much needed to fly through all that stuff. So last night I did not get a strong start as much as I wanted to, but I'm excited for a strong afternoon. I got 13-ish pages into The Lovely Bad Ones, and I don't know, I just wasn't necessarily feeling it. So then I picked up Man, Fuck This House, and I enjoyed the couple of pages that I did read of this, and then I put books down and went to bed. But I'm excited to continue on with this today. We are back. It is day 3 of the Summerween readathon. And so here's a little update of how day 2 went. I got 30-ish pages read of Man, Fuck This House, and then I wanted to read more before bed, but I was so tired that I did not get any more reading done. However, I woke up this morning, got some pages read, and we are now on page 54, and then, this is the best part, I went and got some pumpkin iced coffee. So I got some iced coffee, I got some pumpkin, I got some marshmallow flavoring in here. Ooh, spooky. Never too early to grab pumpkin iced coffee, and I feel like it just fits the whole mood of this week. Also went to Home Goods to try to find some spooky decor, and this is the spooky section. It frightened me with the limited selection. And now I'm back home. I put some chicken in the crock pot. It's kind of rainy and dreary and cloudy out, which I think is the perfect day to stay indoors and get some reading done. So I'm hoping to get more of this book. Some pros that I am really loving about this book is that we are getting to the spooky stuff right away. There is things happening with one character and then spooky text messages from who knows from another. Apparitions and all that fun stuff. Haunted basements. I do not like basements. And so this is just fueling my spooky basement nightmares. But the reason why I'm loving this book so much is because I think when I was reading The Woods Are Always Watching by Stephanie Perkins earlier this year, is that we were like 45, yeah, I made it 45 pages into this book and it just wasn't spooky. So quick backstory of The Woods Are Always Watching. There's these two girls that are going out hiking down in North Carolina, I think outside of Asheville. And the only thing that was spooky was they ran into these hikers when they first started their journey. But like nothing is gripping as much as what has happened in here. There's just a lot of stuff going on. And I feel like it's a really good episode of like Ghost Adventures. And I feel like I'm just flying through it. It reads almost like a movie. Also did not get to any more of all the lovely bad ones. So maybe we'll get to that today, but yeah, no, I'm gonna go snuggle up, get comfy, and get back to reading this because I'm so excited reading this book and I can't wait to see what happens next. It's officially day 6, so let's do a quick day 4 and day 5 recap. I didn't get much reading done on day 4. I think it was maybe 10 pages. But last night I did get some reading done of Man Fuck This House, and I got to page 109, so I'm officially halfway over this. My weakness right now is that I'm reading right before bed, and then I'm like ready to just zoink out instead of read more pages. So hopefully I can get to more pages today throughout the day and this evening and finish this by tomorrow. I got out all my fall t-shirts now. So today we are rocking the pumpkin shirt. I also have orange socks on. Yesterday, my fall syrup arrived, which was a caramel apple butter, which you saw me make this delicious, delectable coffee. Tastes like fall, tastes like heaven. I'm so excited for all the drinks that I am about to make. Okay, so I had to stop my time lapse because I just need to talk about this real quick. Oh my goodness, we are on page 131. There is like 60 pages left of this. Things are moving so quick. I feel like I am reading or watching a movie. Like this book is just moving at a nice, solid, quick pace. Turning those pages. There is something spooky and crazy happening to each of our characters, so we are off to the races for the end of this book. The neighbor is stepping in and we're gonna do some exercising to the house now. Can't wait to see how that goes. Probably not well, if I'm going to guess. I'm just a little speechless right now. I'm very much enjoying this read. It is going so quick. And I am definitely loving this. This also kind of reminds me of The Merciless. It's been years since I have picked that book up. I think summer of 2015 to be exact. I really loved and enjoyed that book. So if you liked that book, you'll probably like this book too. So I'm gonna head back to reading because I just can't stop. It is officially the last day of the Summerween readathon, and I am just a little sad, but we're in good spirits. A little reading update as of last night. I was literally so close to finishing Man Fuck This House. I am currently on page 167. There is 191 pages in this book, and this is me reading it last night. Like, I was just reading with one eye open, depending on the page. I was so stinking tired. And I did not finish this. So we are going to finish this today. And we're back with a reading update. I was filming the update and then my microphone died. Ugh, rip. only in Summerween would it die halfway through the update clip. And then, yeah, no, so I had to charge it, and now we're back to let you know that I finished Man Fuck This House by Brian Asmund. This book was just such a fun, quickly paced read. It's under 200 pages, it's super fun, there's some spooky elements, but ultimately, if you enjoyed Monster House from 2006, that animated movie, you will enjoy this book. The last 30 pages literally like grew legs and ran with it. I just overall loved and enjoyed that. Every time I picked this book up, I was excited to read it, and I was just like flying through it. I feel like I couldn't get enough, even though I wasn't completely satisfied with the ending and the epilogue was just kind of there. I still really loved and enjoyed the fact that I enjoyed it so much and looking forward to reading it every single time I picked it up. So I'm officially going to rate this book, dun da da da, 4 out of 5 stars. And now let me enter that information into the Little Bit app. I'm gonna go to my collection of books that I have read. So it's finally off the TBR shelf. Now that we're done with that, we are going to pick up all the lovely bad ones. And this is gonna obviously be a short, quick read because it is a graphic novel. So I'm looking forward to more spooky spots. Summerween is officially over, and I managed to finish before midnight All the Lovely Bad Ones by Mary Downing-Han. This is a ghosty graphic novel that is a super short, quick read. We have our two main characters here, Corey and Travis, and they visit their grandma's inn in Vermont where apparently some spooky stuff has happened at. So they start to pretend that they're the ghost and that they're haunting the inn. However, there are actually ghosts in this property. The lovely bad ones, as they call them. So they bring in some paranormal investigators and are trying to figure out what is going on with all these ghosts. I am going to now scan this into the Libib app, and I am going to rate this 3.5 out of 5 stars. It was a quick, nice read, perfect for fall and spooky season, and not too scary for younger readers. I did like the art style, and I did like the art at the end when all the spooky stuff was ensuing. So yeah, no, I finished this, and so that completed the prompt of read a book with 5 words in the title, All the Lovely Bad Ones. There we go, 5 right there. So overall, throughout the week of Summerween, I completed 2 books, 2 spooky, thrilling reads. I ended up also completing 2 of the prompts, and one was read a horror or thriller book, and the other one was read a book with 5 words in the title. So success, at least on my end. It's such a fun way to ring in the end of summer, get me so hyped and ready for spooky and fall season. Like, I just can't wait. And I think the trend is moving from now until the end of October is just fun, spooky reads. Once again, thank you so much to Gabby Reads for creating the Summerween. It just makes my little fall heart so happy to finally start celebrating spooky season in the summer. Let me know in the comment section down below if you participated in Summerween, and if you did, what was your favorite horror, thriller, spooky read that you had? Anyways, don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and we will see you next time for a new bookish video.